lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lily. If you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to be doing a little review of sort of my one-off bags. By one-off, I mean I only have one of them in my collection, and they are bags that I've had some for quite a long time, others rather new, but I do like all of them. Unfortunately, I haven't used some of them, so we're going to get into that later. But today we are going to be talking a little bit about Celine, about Balenciaga, Fendi, as well as Saint Laurent. So one of each. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please continue watching. And let's go ahead and get started. So going in order from the bag that I've had the longest to the bag that I've had the most recent, let's start off with the Balenciaga City bag here. Whoops, I think I just dropped something. But anyways, this is the very, it was a very fashionable and popular piece back in the day. And certainly I got this, I would say probably 7 years ago, and I got it retail from Nordstrom. My friend actually had a sister who was working there at that time and got me this bag with a really nice employee discount. However, it was still pretty pricey at that time. Prices have dramatically decreased for the City bag, especially for this size, because now we're all about the mini micro bags, right? But anyways, I still really love this bag. I have unfortunately only used it a handful of times, really not a lot. Right now, this is actually the bag that I'm using currently when I do go out for a longer period of time. Certainly not if I'm gonna go grocery shopping, because it's really just way too big, as you can see in comparison to my face. But essentially this bag, if you're interested in it, I just went on Fashion File to take a look, and they have it for like $600. Granted, you know, the condition probably might not be, it's probably very good, you know, to excellent. I'm sure there are some really various conditions they have there, but a really, I would say the price is very good if you want to go find it now on the pre-loved market. I actually don't think they sell this type of model anymore, like in the retail store. So they do have like newer versions of it, smaller versions of it, which I think is really cute, really nice, but definitely not something I'm gonna go purchase anytime at the moment. I think just having this one is good enough. It is the classic Balenciaga style. So as you can see here, this one is the sort of like pebbled grained leather, I guess you could call it that. This is in the color black, and it has this really bright gold hardware here. And certainly, again, fills a lot. Right now, I do have it attached to the, I think I might have shown this in a previous video for the Marc Jacobs bag collection, but this is from Amazon. It does actually come with the original strap. And actually, let me get that original strap really quick. All right, I'm back. I just picked up the strap I had in the closet. This is what it comes with. It's a very short shoulder strap on the bag. So what I wanted actually was something that was a little longer, which is why I attached this one, and it's florally, and I think it's great for, you know, the season right now. Adds a little pop of color, which I really like, and also has the gold hardware. This, again, I did get from Amazon, really cheap. I think it was only maybe $15. They have all sorts of different patterns on Amazon, so if you are interested in kind of spicing things up on your bag, certainly a great alternative. But again, it did come with this one, and it's a much shorter strap, so it's just gonna be, you know, hanging from your shoulder like that. I'm gonna do some shots later so you can kind of see how it fits on my body frame. So going a little bit into the bag itself, you have the main mirror here. I'm sorry, not main mirror, the main pocket here. And the reason I said mirror is because these bags do come with a mirror, which I have actually never used, but I put the mirror inside here. And it's, you know, it's a really nice sort of compact mirror. It has a little leather strap here. You could certainly hang it around the bag if you wanted, but I didn't want to scratch the mirror. So I have always been placing it inside this front pocket. So you could all, of course, fit other items in here, but, you know, I just put it in the front pocket. The front pocket is actually really spacey. It's not the type of pocket where you're going to, like, you know, scratch your knuckles as you're putting your hand in. It's really roomy. You can certainly fit maybe a smaller phone in here. Definitely not the iPhone 12 Pro. I cannot fit that in here, but really nice. So this is what the front of the bag looks like. This is what the back looks like. Pretty straightforward and simple. I love the rock stud design. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like how, you know, there's a little bit of punkiness to it. It depending on the type of outfit and you want to wear for that day. I think, you know, it's really nice. So of course you'd also have these exaggerated, this buckle here and another rock stud. Of course, this buckle, you cannot unbuckle it. It's just for design purposes. So I also really like, you know, these sort of, I don't know what you call this. It's, I don't know, this little piece of leather hanging out from here, but it's very unique to Balenciaga style, and so you do see this on their other bags as well, and I really like this. I guess it could only get a little annoying if you are, you know, putting it down or placing it around, and then it could get stuck somewhere, but I really like this little extra fringe here. So let's go ahead and look at the inside of the bag. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have in here right now, but just to, you know, because I am again using it, but real quickly, I have a little, this thing in here. I did have originally an organizer in the bag, but it made it very structured and I didn't really like the way it looked structured. So I only kept this in here. And in here, I just have a sunscreen and my hand sanitizer. So I didn't want that to accidentally spill in the bag, which is why I have it in this little pouch. The other items I have in here is this sort of catch-all, which has, you know, sanitary feminine pads, what do you call those, Band-Aids, the hand sanitizer spray, some vitamin C powder in case, you know, something comes down, and just a little acne, you know, vial down here. It's like it's a Burt's Bee spot treatment for if you have pimples and everything and on the go. And of course I have my oil blotting papers here. So just really some items that I don't want to accidentally leak into the bag, as well as feminine products in here. What else I have in here? I have a face mask. I just like to put my face mask in something so that it's separate from the rest of my items. So that's what this is. And then of course I have my mini pochette. And then in here I have mostly just all, you know, lotions, floss, like acetaminophen, a comb, pimple patches, what do you call those, chapsticks? Gosh, I am like losing my words today. So anyways, that is what I have. And this little piece I got actually just 2 months ago. I didn't share this on the channel when I did the Louis Vuitton collection for 2021 because I didn't have it, but I really love it. I ended up not getting this from Louis Vuitton just because it was always so hard to get. Not just, you know, this is an older Christmas version. It's not the newest one, of course, because we haven't even hit Christmas yet in 2021. But I couldn't even get my hands on a monogram, and I just decided to go on Fashion File. This was in excellent condition, and I got it for a really good price. I believe it was like $550, which is really, really good for being like, you know, really high in demand currently. So I love this piece. I can certainly fit a lot, and I sort of understand why everyone's raving about it. So yeah, this is my little mini pochette. And then otherwise, I just have napkins in here. And I have my little sun bum chapstick because, you know, we want to make sure that we also put SPF on our lips. All right, so that's it. So really, I don't really have that many items in here. So it was really, you know, loose. But as you can see, once we've emptied it out, it's again, I'm sorry, you can't really see, but it's a big black hole. There's no compartments in here. The only sort of compartment I would say is the 2 pockets here on the side where you could put your phone, you could put some chapstick, you could put some like, you know, a pen or something. On the other side here, you have the brand Balenciaga embossed on the leather, and it says Paris. And there is a back zip, which is really quite spacious. And you could, you know, put quite a lot in here. So the interior is all cloth lined. It's not leather lined. It has this beautiful gold hardware that's very similar to, you know, the aesthetics of the front. And really that is it. So a really big bag. You could certainly fit your iPad Pro. I have the 10.2 inches iPad, and we could very easily fit this in here. See, so it's a great bag if you're using, you know, if you need something for the whole day. You could fit a lot of stuff in here, but if you're just doing a quick run, of course, this isn't most ideal. So really, really nice. If this is something that you are thinking about, I would definitely recommend going on the pre-loved market, just because unfortunately the bag did lose its value quite a lot, but mine is still like almost brand new, again, just because I haven't really been, I take good care of my bags. I haven't really been using this as much, so which is why I'm using it right now. But anyways, again, Balenciaga City bag. All right, so moving on to the next item, we have here a Celine micro tote. All right, and this is really, really beautiful. It's a more elegant bag, more so than the Balenciaga. As you can see, this is the micro tote in sort of like a taupey color. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up. This is in the what is this called again? The drummed calfskin material. It's really beautiful. I got this when I went actually to Italy, and this was probably like 5 to 6 years ago. I actually wasn't intending to purchase this, but just went into the Celine store and saw it and was like, oh my gosh, I really want it. And you know, it's one of those moments that you really want and you get it. And then later on, unfortunately, I've only used it a handful of times again, because it's, you know, very elegant. And I feel like it's a little bit more professional. I realized that I myself enjoy using more shoulder bags or crossbody bags because it's easier. This is of course a handheld bag. I just have a little toolie I put around it. It's just from Amazon. Nothing's fancy, but it's a beautiful bag. It does have feet on the bottom. The particular hardware here I picked was silver. And we see that sort of throughout the bag. It has its, you know, very famous sort of like smiley face. I'm not sure if it's a smiley face, but it's a face, right? And then you have the little pocket here, which you can't really fit too much. I mean, the most you could fit probably is a chapstick or something. And so what people like to use on the back here is like for sunglasses. So if you have sunglasses, you could just clip it on here and then it's really easy to grab and go, you know. So that's pretty nice. And if you open it, it does have a zip compartment. This is what the interior looks like. It's the same sort of color as the exterior. We do have the big pocket here for potentially your phone and a smaller one for lipstick or pens or chapsticks. And then on the other side, of course, you have the what is it called? The inner zipper pocket here. And I do still have the original cards in here. When I purchased this in Italy, of course, it was a lot cheaper because you get, you know, the tax refund, right? And it is generally, you know, better pricing in Europe than in the States here. But I was just looking here and I just realized it doesn't even have any stamping of the brand in here. So, okay. All right, well, basically the brand stamping is just here. It's the Celine Paris, and that's really much it. It's very minimalistic, and I really like that. And again, I'll try this on for you later. But very, very, you know, very structured bag if that's your cup of tea. Now, currently this bag right now retails for $2,900 USD. I did look on Fashion File. They have it for so much off, like more than 50%. It was roughly 1,100 to 1,500 was what I saw the range. So, you know, it's, honestly, if you could find it on Fashion File, I don't see why not, because $2,900 is quite a lot, I feel, for this bag. I'm sorry, I don't remember how much I got it for originally, but I believe it was at least $600–700 off the retail price. So I did get it at the boutique in Paris. All right. So now we are moving on to not a bag per se, but a clutch. So this clutch I actually haven't used, oh my goodness, because of COVID, but I wanted to get it because the prices have been increasing on it, like not that much, but still, you know, it's a price increase. So this is in its original box. It is a St. Laurent Uptown pouch. And I got this back in April 2021. Sorry, just looking here. So I remember April 2021 last year. I'm sorry, that's not last year, that's this year, Lily, what are you talking about? Okay, April 2021 this year, so about 5 months ago, and it was $545. I looked online right today before doing this video, and it is currently $595. So, you know, it's not a substantial increase, but still it's an increase, right? So I'm still happy I got it, and this is what it looks like. It is gorgeous. Again, this is just the grained, what is it called? Grained leather. Yeah, it's just a grained leather, and it's very, very, what I love about St. Laurent is that their items are very, very durable. So if you scratch it, if you have long nails, longer than me, or even, you know, you're not gonna show scratch marks because of the way this leather is textured, which I absolutely adore. And of course, it has its beautiful, you know, logo here in the gold. I do love gold, so I ended up getting this in gold. And you open the pouch. It is a magnetic closure, so it automatically, see, does do that. It's very strong. I haven't used it, but I'm hoping I can start using this, you know, maybe sometime next year. We'll see. It's a very thin pouch, as you can see. So you certainly, you know, can only put the essentials in here. I can fit my iPhone 12. I could fit the key clay, and I can fit the lipstick or chapstick, whatever you use, and maybe a small key fob in here. But that is kind of stretching it a little bit. So it's, again, very small. unit here. So last item we are going to talk about is the Fendi, and this is the Fendi Zucchino baguette. I got this off Fashion File for $595 just early this year, and I think I got it for a little pricey, to be very honest, but I really wanted a Fendi bag, and so I got this, and it's actually really, really roomy in here. You can fit so much. It's structured, but it's also not very structured because it's very flexible. You can certainly, you know, load this up quite a bit, and this bag, I would say that the only con I have about it really is that when you have it on your, you know, shoulder here and you're trying to close it, you really have to go and find it. And you know, for me, I just want something as simple as possible. So if I have to go and find this button and, you know, snap it, as you can see, it took me a little bit of time. It's a little annoying, but you know, it's if you don't mind that, it's a great bag. I actually am thinking about reselling this just because, you know, I don't like that class how much effort it takes to do that. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know in the comments below, or you could private message me. I've worn it a couple times, not a lot. There are some scratches here. If you want photos and everything, we could certainly do that. But basically, it's a really nice bag. You know, it's very traditional Fendi. Love the monogram on here. There's no inner, is there an inner pocket? I'm sorry, there is an inner pocket. There's a big zippered inner compartment here, which is really nice if you want to keep, you know, more important items in there. And then you do have the Fendi sort of logo here, right? So this is in, it's a Fendi logo? Yeah, it is. And it actually still has the plastic on it, so. All right, that concludes today's review, mini review, I suppose, of my small little one-off bag collection of these brands. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.